My name's Ben Billings. This is my story of trying to hunt Bigfoot.
Northern California, home to many species of plant, creature, and legend. Mystery, however, lurks under the canopies of massive redwoods and across its rolling hills and mighty mountains. This mystery, given so many names, descriptions, and tales, of course, is the elusive Bigfoot. Today, one man stands at the precipice of discovery, trained to hunt down the nightmares of our distant past. This is the Blair-foot Project.
I've been hunting supernatural creatures for a very long period of time. A friend of mine has asked me to come out here because apparently it's Sasquatch mating season. I'll show you my gear later. Right now I'm just getting a layout for the land. Just getting a basic surveillance of the land, of where the owner of the property thinks the Bigfoot / Sasquatch could possibly be hiding. They don't usually come out during the day because they know that we can see better at day. But I got a little something for them that they don't know that I have. There's trusty old reliable Rosie. She was the first one to kill a chupacabra. And then there's a scent dog. She seems to be picking up something. That's why she's so far ahead. I've trained my animals to be able to smell a Sasquatch up to 2 miles away. And we appear to have something up here. There was some rain up here, but this doesn't look like it was done by the rain. That, my friends, isn't done by a storm. That's done by one pissed off Sasquatch. Said they've been hearing rustling around here at night. Lots of downed trees, as you can see. That's usually indicative of Sasquatch mating season. See, apparently, scientists believe that it's usually Sasquatch / Bigfoot, whatever you want to call them. I just like to call them foots, or little foots as they're young, I like to be called. Down trees are indicative of Bigfoot mating season because the biggest Bigfoot that can knock over the biggest tree usually can win its mate. And if not, they have to fight to the death. That's usually at night when you hear strange noises. Large growls, larger than a lion's roar. Sasquatch country, Bigfoot country. Lots of downed trees. This probably happened just last night. And that's what I'm here to solve. And we will figure it out. And I'm gonna catch one of these sons of bitches.
One summer night I saw one over yonder way. It was hooting and hollering something fierce. It tore down my shed with a single foot thrust, screaming with all the malice of hell. As the walls fell, that's when it saw me. God, the smell. He slammed me against my workbench. His grip was such that he could keep my arms immobile with only one hand. With his other, he tore off my overalls and then he penetrated me.
There are up to 433,648 cases of sexual assault per year in the U.S. Of those, 40% take place during the mating season of this horrifying creature. How many Americans has this beast assaulted over the decades? Hell, the centuries.
People are moving out of this. All the damage at the foots of time. You can see here. There goes another one. You know, I don't want people to think that I'm just here, a cold-blooded killer and a hunter, to catch the Bigfoot for monetary gain, which I will, if I do catch one, get significant monetary gain. But I do have an emotional side. I do care for these creatures' well-being. But we have to make sure that we can preserve them by catching one. I was the first man to take a picture of the Mothman back in '09, and now we haven't seen one since. We can't spook them, so I'll make sure to show you my traps later that I'm going to set up today. I just went into town to get some supplies, and I'm driving back right now, and I'm going to set up some Bigfoot traps. I have a theory that these Bigfoots might possibly be infected with rabies, which means they're rabid. And I've seen a Bigfoot tear a whole full-grown dairy cow in half with just one thrust of its foot. This is day 7. Day 7 out here looking for Bigfoot. I have to say, it's been quite hard, but there are many signs. I've been reading all of the local newspapers. Oh, God. I'm starting to get close. It's starting to take a toll on me. And I don't know if I'm ready to do this, but I have to be. I think I found one of their dens. It's deep in the forest. It took me 18 hours hiking there and back. After I got supplies from town, I've been building traps out in the wilderness. But this is one of the hardest jobs I've ever done. Luckily, I have infrared cameras. I told you guys earlier I would tell you. I would show you some of my gear. I have an infrared camera where I can watch them at night. As you can see, it shines an infrared beam at them, and I'm able to see them at night. And that's the only time they usually come out. Well, like I said, it's taking its toll. I better go out again tonight and set some more traps. I'll show you guys what I got built. Take care out there. Hiking around, putting some more traps up, looking for them. It seems like several of the traps were triggered, but not one single catch. Maybe these bastards are smarter than I thought they were. As you can see here, this is the water by the river. This is a stagnant pond, but they'll still drink the water because of their digestive system. It's so strong that it can take up to 3 gallons of blended chicken nuggets. I've heard of it. I think I'm going to wait here for a while. And if one of those bastards comes through, I'll nail him.
They say, on a nice summer's evening, if you listen closely next to the tree line, you can hear them knocking away on those trees, talking with each other. During mating season, you can also hear their howls echoing through the night. I ain't never heard nothing like that before. The howls of a demon, a giant demon in the night.
Aye, it was back in 1972, I believe, in the wee hours of the morning. I heard the sound of something awful rummaging around through my dumpster at night. I went downstairs with my musket, thinking it was a bear or perhaps some raccoons scare them away. But when When I got there, I wasn't prepared to see what I done saw. It was 12 feet tall, easy. It had the bearing of a man, but that's where the similarities ended. He was muscular. He had huge ribs, huge arms, huge hands. And by God, he had huge feet. He smelled like death itself, like a corpse, left out in the sunlight for far too long. It was only after a few seconds after the shock wore off that I noticed he was staring at me, not moving, not even a little bit, but he was just staring, holding in his hand something I couldn't see. I fled into my house. I didn't even bother with the shotgun. I didn't think it could kill that thing anyway. But for the whole night, all I heard was a constant low howl, howling in the night. Sometimes, late at night on the property, if it's a warm summer's evening, I can hear it again.
I'm gonna start hiking back to the house now before it gets too dark and I'm out here alone. I don't know if I could take on one foot, maybe two. I have enough ammunition for that. But if a whole horde of them come at me, I'll be ripped in half and I'll be Friday night's dinner. I swear to God, I got one of them. I got one of them trained on sight. Hold on. On his ass now. Even Rosie's got the scent. They've been here. Oh, they have. Those sons of bitches. Just gotta track them down. This is too much. I'm losing my shit out here. They destroyed all my traps. I barely caught a glimpse of one. And at night, blah, they toy with me with their growls. Just gotta keep your composure, Ben. Just keep your composure. It's gonna be all right. We don't lose cases out here. Just hiked several miles up the property. They sprung all the traps that I set previously. They're all gone. Not even one single hair on one single trap. I don't know if I'm using too old-fashioned technology. Or maybe I'll have to get them on my own at night. All I know is that it's time to lock and load. It's a long night. Didn't get much sleep. Heard a lot of rustling. I just woke up. I didn't want to have to take this out, but looks like I'm going to have to be sleeping with my .44 Magnum at night. Just to be careful, in case they try and ambush me while I'm sleeping. I thought the crossbow and traps would be enough, but looks like it's time to bring out the heavy guns just in case I get cornered. So, let's make sure. Hopefully I don't have to use this, but if I do, that'll pretty much be the end of me.
Scientists often discount the existence of the Sasquatch, ignoring the overlap of eyewitness testimony and folklore. The world believes this elusive myth, an entertaining superstition. However, to the natives in the north, as well as the farmers there, it's simply reality. California has about 461 sightings of the beast per year. Over 600,000 people go missing every year in the U.S. Many of those disappear completely without a trace. It is theorized by Sasquatch experts that most of these are foot victims. Corpses are often found entirely eviscerated. Indeed, if it wasn't for the creature's strange penchant for leaving the skulls intact, there would be no way for us to recognize them as belonging to a human. It is known that prolonged exposure to Sasquatch or Sasquatch traces can induce psychological degradation. Usually this leads to a total mental breakdown.
Those Bigfoots want to play games with me, huh? They come in here in my room. I heard something outside of the room. I got a little surprise for them. I'll be eating Bigfoot steaks tonight. I've been out here for days. They've been getting so close. I think they're finally here. I'm trying to hide out. I don't know where they are. But they've been making strange noises as usual. There's dozens of them!